Hello everybody, Average Gamer. Welcome to a very special announcement. So this announcement is for my Patreon. As you can see, down that way, um, I have a Patreon now. I'm just in the process still of, getting it to look pretty, things like that. As you can see, I've got my little bar going across here. It's got pictures of whole different games that are currently going on the channel, that will be going on the channel now that everything's kind of starting back up again, now that I'm not working, so to speak. So with that in mind, I've decided to go just full on into YouTuber mode, I guess you could say. And then the first thing I've done is I completely kind of revamped and set up my Patreon account. The link will be in the description and the little doobly-doo down below. If anyone wants to look over it, take a look. Still needs to do a couple things. I need to name the tiers something better than 1, 2, and 3. I also want to make a little icon logo for them. I'm still trying to figure out which one. They're going to be game based, I'm pretty sure. So it'll be Supreme Ruler related, maybe Dyson Sphere related, MechWarrior Online related. Definitely MechWarrior Online and Supreme Ruler Ultimate will be in here somehow. But I'm going to try to figure out how to get the 3 tiers in and get their logos and all that stuff. But here are the tiers. I, needless to say, spent the last 3 or 4 days trying to figure out even just the amounts. Because the way I look at it is everyone has a different value for what $1 is. So I looked at what is $1 associated with YouTube. Like, what is a YouTube revenue and how much is a membership on the YouTube channel? Because I want the memberships on the YouTube channel to also correlate with the highest thing here on Patreon. And they're $5. So I figured $5 on here is the max I want to go as well. So $5 is, well, $7. It's all American. So in this case, it's $7 American. Or $5 American or $7 Canadian. I'm going to try to change, like, whatever you go on it, it'll show up in your value. But yeah, it's $5, $2.50, and $1 American going across. The bottom tier is basically the equivalent of watching 100 videos. Basically, if you watched 100 videos of mine, usually that makes me about $1 on YouTube with ad revenue, and I really want to get away from that ad revenue thing. So there we go. With that, you also get access to the news feed, which, as you can see, a lot of stuff pops up on the news feed whenever I'm streaming live or posting videos, what have you. Already got a patron, which I'm so excited about. Jack Talbot, thank you very much. He's actually been a member since 2017 when I set it up, apparently. And I just want to say, holy crap, and thank you. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, when I set this up, and I actually totally forgotten about it. It was just the 1 tier at $1, if I'm not mistaken. And it was basically, hey, this is equivalent to watching 100 videos. It's $1. So there we go. So thank you, Jack Talbot, for being a member there. And I have to reach out to you to probably talk to you about something else. But yeah, so you get access to the feed, which I just showed you, which will be upcoming announcements as to what's going on, things like that. Of course, this video won't be on there. Tier 2 is basically Tier 1 plus the next tier up. So there, I'm going to do something called Patreon Saturdays, which is every Saturday. I'm still deciding whether it's going to be patrons get to vote on the game. Actually, yes, that's exactly what it is. So patrons will be able to get a vote. So what I'll do is I'll put a vote out, a poll, on Monday, or every Monday. And that poll will be to basically say, hey, what game do you guys want to see me play on Saturday? Here's the 3 or 4 games that I'm looking at. And you'll get a vote. And whatever ends up having the highest vote, I end up playing. And also your name as either how it appears in my relationship manager thing, or whatever your username is. That will actually post. I'll use it in a in the game. If I can name something after you, I'm going to. So, for example, a city or a colony in Galactic Ruler. I'll rename, as I conquer and take over the world in Supreme Ruler Ultimate, the plan will be to rename towns and cities after people. Streets and regions in Cities Skylines. Mechs, if I decide to ever go back to MechWarrior Online, mechs will be named after people. Things like that. And the next one is the tier 3, which is all the tiers below it plus that one. So that's equivalent to watching basically 700 or 500 videos, which makes sense because that's 500 American, or 500 hours is equivalent to roughly about $5 American. At this, you'll get access to the private Discord that'll be set up. And with that, there'll be access to multiplayer games when they occur. I say when they occur because, depending on what's going on, I might not be able to do, for example, for a week or two, a multiplayer game. But yeah, so with that access, you'll be able to join multiplayer games for Supreme Ruler, Galactic Ruler, Islands, Factorio, insert other names of games that currently probably don't exist yet. But yeah, so that's the idea. That's what I'm looking forward to. If anyone is interested, the link will be in the description down below. In addition, if you're looking at this going, I don't know, it's not worth it, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. No worries. If anyone has some quality feedback in regards to what they see that's offered versus, whatever, give me some feedback in the description down below. I'm open to reviewing things and looking at things. Nothing is currently set in stone. Everything is, to be determined, so to speak. But yeah, all the dollar value you're looking at is in Canadian at the moment. So I think it's whenever you log in, it looks at whatever region you're in and sets it up. I wanted to change it. I thought it was $5 Canadian, $2.50, and then $1 American. But they're Canadian. But I think I didn't do that wrong. I set it up properly. I think it's always set to American, and then you just put in the amount, and then it changes on you. So that's Patreon for you, though. But yeah, I didn't want to go anything higher than $5 American. I don't feel like there should be anything higher. I did have some other goals. If I can scroll down here, you can do a custom pledge if you want, and actually set a certain amount if you want to. If you do that, reach out to me and tell me, because I'll need to know about that. I do have some goals set up. I don't know where they show up. There is some sort of thing that's supposed to show you my overall generic goals for what's going on in regards to the monthly amount. Basically, it's along the lines of if I hit around $100 a month, that covers my internet bill basically for the month. So I'm basically breaking even when doing videos, because my internet's just 50 up and down is like is $100 after taxes. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so that would help break even, things like that. Oh, here it is. No, it's not even there either. Oh, here we go. So here's the goals that I have. So at $5 a month, we're gonna have a live stream celebrating with a coffee. At $200 a month, that will actually make things even for costs for me. Just as a heads up, I want to be completely upfront and honest with all this. At $200, that makes everything 100% supported with my YouTube expenses. So that's my expenses for obviously games to play to entertain people and you guys. My internet cost and the percentage of power cost associated with my computer in the area around it. When I worked at all that stuff, I actually had, luckily enough, my taxes being done, and I'm like, I need to work on that. Trying to figure just what I can do to kind of create this as a business, to try out things. At $750 a month, what I'm going to be doing at that point is doing specific every single month, or is it every week? It's been a while since I've done some of these. I'll do an exclusive video just for supporters that no one else gets, so it's only going to be on Patreon. gets us to accept for them. Topic to be picked by them. Basically, I can do any video that the Patreon. I'll get them to. I'll get you guys probably to vote. But when I hit 750, I'll put it a poll and say, hey, what is the opinion of you guys? Or even just give me a list of videos you guys would like me to do this month. And then once I get that in, I'll do a poll of the ones that I like, I think the top 5 or what have you. This one is a little different. So this one I'm going to give all patrons at 2,000 a month will get completely early access to everything. I also want to modify this probably to do also some patrons only streams and things like that at that point, just to kind of, or patron only streams where patrons can only interact. Everyone else can probably watch after the fact, but it'll be for patrons live, and that's it. And then last but not least, this one I might remove. Mainly because at $3,500, that puts me roughly, at normal wage after taxes and stuff. But I put in here, go to a convention, PAX East, E3, etc. So, I can get together with people and we can hang out and hook up and hang out. And that sounded wrong, but I mean, like, get together and hang out and, what have you. Hook up. That's wrong. No, sorry, that was wrong. But hang out, and get to meet you guys in person. And last but not least, this is a new video series every month picked by you. Yeah, this one's gonna be removed. Actually, I gotta remove that one. So there's only gonna be 5. That one is gonna be gone because, I know this one's gonna be gone. So I might just move this one down. But yeah, so I just wanted to be upfront and be available, and just show everyone exactly what I'm talking about, what everything is. Because I just noticed that some people have, like, hey, I have a Patreon, go take a look at it. Now, I also want to mention that this is not a requirement by any means. Just watching my videos is fine, is good enough. You do not have to do this. I'm just doing this because at this current point, I have to do something. I need to keep my lights on. Simple as that. Yeah. So I need to keep my lights on. I need to figure things out, and keep the food in the stomach, electricity on, heat on, especially because I live in Canada, and yeah. So if you're interested, there you go. There'll be a link down in the description below. If you're not, no worries. Lots of more videos will be coming out. Live streaming between 9 to 5, Monday to Friday for the coming future. And we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.